Hello, guys. I hope you guys are psyched today, and the music got you going. Um, so yeah, that's what I've been working on this evening, trying to figure that out, and then and it is it reminds me of Megamind. And then at the same time it got some rock and roll American, just driving through the highway, and then you get the snow in your face, and you know that has a little bit of that flair to it. So I hope you enjoy. And the outro also got a new flair to it, but you'll see that when you see it. So until then, I'm here to get Christian to sleep, slow and steady. And I'm here to spend down on the account as well. Duel took it for a couple of hours, and then he went to watch Cirque du Soleil. So good for him. Experience the world. I also had a massage today, so I experienced enough of the world. Oh my god, she was so mean, and it was so nice. So but got that animation put together, and here we are. So I have no idea what happened since yesterday. I think half 13's built because I was lazy, sleeping in, chilling. And then casually we got parties done for this town, and then we're just slowly simming it up. So I need to complete it. I need to give it a party. Like, we don't care, guys. Just slow and steady, not rushing even a big party up or anything. So I'm glad you like the music, Sleepwalker. I'm here to please. So yeah, Spawn has just been for 2 days just pushing. Like, people keep trying to randomly hit it. I mean, why? Touching the troops. Trade routes are going all the time, so there's nothing to raid. And it's just pushing to cap or randomly to a supporter. I think while I was getting a massage, we're not really... Like, I think we last for like an hour right now in storage capacity, so I think we'll fix that tomorrow or the day after. And good evening, Sword. Hope you're doing good. We are doing just fine. Getting my little tea on, and then I should just honestly just boost this. So we just boost everything. Maybe I should think about what I'm boosting. Let's be a little sensible. And then we can just burn it all. Should we just get all to 9? It has a 50% crop oasis for it, so let's just get the fastest Roy we can. How much is coming in? 10,000 crop, 34, won't overflow, all good. I'm Hatrix. We're the Geek Boys. I don't know, just chilling somewhere out in the world. So am I as well, for the most time, and even more so next week. So we didn't get the boys back together on this round. Just casual chilling, man. I should honestly work a little bit on this market. Boom. And that can slow sim. Yeah, all good. man, good to see you, man. We're playing alone or planning on joining one later. Like, I mean, not to give too much away. Then, shit. I can't even show this stuff on like the alliance page because all the alliances I'm gonna talk about are pretty much not in here. Like, okay, so you have Old Guard and their confeds, you have Kings with their confeds and stuff. Like, they're starting to build some metas as far as I've been told. FTG A52 FTG E52, no idea what that is, but okay, so a few combos there. OG has what? I don't know. OG 1 and 2. Recruiting here and there. Maybe they'll do an OG 3. Who knows? So I'm just chilling, right? That was the question, and I'm here with Nick. And Nick is here with some of the boys, not the geeks, but the good guys. So just 3 accounts, and me. But you know, I'm doing my thing. So you might be joining A52. Go for it, man. Yeah, just take what's close and be with your peoples. You know. You're casual. Sounds like my tryhard. Yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to be tryhard, I guess, but it's just kind of ending up that way. It's like, okay, so we do this, and like we have tons of breaks through the day, and you know, we're not overdoing it. We're just making it work. The new duel is also really helping out. I was expecting to go down in tempo and just push up, but as long as we don't have to waste resources, we just keep maximizing profits. So I can't complain on that part. Anyways, what was I saying? I was like, you know, I'm with Nick, so I'm helping him out. But I think those account will merge over into they're ranked on the second page, right? Yeah, they might merge over into these guys, which is a small little crew, and then we'll play with those guys. I think we've played against them before, and they're also just casually here testing and having some casual fun, so I think it'll mix quite well. Wait, what? They took Genghis Khan in, but Genghis Khan merged into Kings. He was in Kings yesterday, and now this guy, there was a Kings player here, and this guy was in a solo alley, and then this guy took this cropper yesterday after this guy disappeared. Maybe he deleted or he zeroed it. I have no idea, but we've been stalking this, and Nick was like, wait, what is going on? So maybe he's mad about that, and he doesn't want this guy there, and we thought he was going to be his tech in the early game because he's weird, like 5-3-4-6 town. I was like, yeah, and then these oasis, like how does he fit in? And then this guy deleted. It's all very confusing. So but okay, so he's an elite, and yeah, he was an OG for a day. Thank you, Heaton. Like, I mean, we're very confused. Yeah, I know. And now he left you guys, like, I mean, and now he's elite, and he's in the middle of a fucking quad on his own. I mean, he'll die at some point, but you know, left today randomly. Yeah, well, apparently he was doing shady shit with the elite, you know, so. We got more stuff coming in here. 029, baby. 029. Oh, and I gotta fly. Oh. so we can send again. Yeah, we have a bit of further travel time getting over here. He's been stuck at like 128 all day. I mean, has this guy always been here? Yeah. It's just me migrating. I don't know. This server looks hectic. Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff going on, and again, there are fairly amount of people, and there are, you know, alliances. Like the entire page 1 is pretty much almost 60 pop alliance, 60 player alliances. So there is stuff going on, you know. It's madness. Yeah, it's me against the world, but I mean, not really. I mean, I'm just doing my thing here. But I am with the boys. I don't know. Some people keep attacking these guys and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm being left alone. Niggas being left alone. Like, and then people just try and harass and raid every now and then. Of course, I'm also getting hit right by random stuff, but yeah. It's early game. Touch and move on. Can I? Oh yeah, and we randomly found a map on Adventure. Finally, I can put it on. Let me see. I usually put helmets there, and then these guys here, and then yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the 1,000 phalanx, or did he get hit again? So it's 2,000 phalanx this time? I don't know. There's a guy who hit him with 1,000 phalanx and like 70 TTs. People do weird shit. So. Have you started troop production? Nope. Nope. Not yet. I still just have my adventure units and what I was forced to build. I'll actually build some more units now. I think because I need to get that 400. Oh wait, that 400 culture point reward. So I need to build some, you know. Holding some more parties. Did he reset? Yeah, spawn. So I need to reset these. Yeah. In a bit, but until then I'm just gonna restart a big part, or do a big party here, and then I can fix the other parties. I think that seems logical. 10 seconds, nice. No, these are home. So now leave us room for like 30,000, and that's probably it. So we'll just send pure resources from here. Yeah, and then maybe ×2 because that's getting done. And it was BO3. Yeah, I just clicked it again. So yeah. No units yet. Still keeping it a little crazy, but plan is getting this boosted up and then this to 13 completed. New town tomorrow. Not stressing it that much. And that just leaves us time to get these to 13. I put the waterworks up to 15 earlier today. But then we can, yeah, pretty much do Hero Mansion 20. Take Third Oasis, do Waterworks maybe to 20. And then we can start 14s. So that'll take us most of tonight and early mornings, and then we can move on boosting a new town or running, yeah, fields to 13. 14, I mean, and then maybe 15 in the evening, depending on the growth. World tab, general stats, you mean? Yeah. It's day 7. Additional 200-300 players registered. Okay. Welcome to the fight, you guys. It's a good amount. Yeah, we finally got ahead and got rank 1 population. Also rank 1 production, that's what we've cared about the most. But now we just have done resource development and into parties and getting markets up and all that stuff, and that's giving us a rank 1 population now. So far we're still, yeah, like people doing Oasis raiding are doing quite well, so benefiting hugely there. I think Nick sometimes raid like 60k in 10 minutes just into the hero inventory, you know, whoop, boosting up a new town, let's go. He's been working a lot on his 111 rating, and it seems like he has worked that out a little bit, still tweaking. Culture points, we're also just, yeah, tagging along. Maybe we'll bounce up when we get those extra parties going, but we'll see. Oh shit. But yeah, I only have this boosting going, and oh, it's taking a long time getting over there. But it's getting up. I can boost. No. Let's fix the 9s. Almost done. Let's just sim that for giggles. Yeah, thanks, Miller. Yeah, we're hiding the defense. But yeah, I think regarding troops, like the point is to get those 13s, Hero Mansion, Waterworks, stuff like that. I think set a more foundation on that capital, and then we'll start some defense here in BO1. I think mainly chariots. I think, and then maybe Ash Wardens. I don't know. But maybe just chariots to begin with, just to keep it simple. And then be a little fast and mobile. I don't think there's still anybody challenging our area at all. Haven't looked at any people anyways. We'll see. Is it worth to produce them? No, not really. I mean, you're always better off just building infantry. The chariots, they just, honestly, it's just to help my simming game. it's so I can use them to clean oasis for new towns that we settle. You know, I don't want to buy cages and all that, and then I'll rather have some chariots so I can just grind into it, and then yeah, now it's clean. But they're very versatile. Like, they can counter, they can defend. I wouldn't defend oasis necessarily. It's more like place them behind a big wall right now, and they're pretty good. And then they're mainly good to support other units. But yeah, I just want some units to grind oasis, so that's my logic. Like, yeah, don't copy this. I mean, build more defense for sure if you want to survive in this mad world. But yeah, for now we're still just dodging and hoping for the best, right? And yeah, that'll be good. You're starting a challenge of not spending 1 gold. Yeah, that's good too. I challenged myself like that too as well. Duel also was talking about like how much gold are we gonna burn, and I was like, yeah, past Sunday, I'm not sure we're gonna be spending that much gold anymore. So, but we're still burning, I don't know, 500 a day or something. So I kind of want to stop that, but we'll see what we come up with. Oh, and we got an adventure. Thanks, Twine. Let's go. So yeah, usually I have a hammer town where I keep the hero. in case we get any units, but right now it's just here boosting up the new town with that additional production. So I just do the adventures from there, no sweat. So for me, you should just stick to Ash Wardens for now. I'm coming out of BP. Yeah, if you just want defense for beginners leaving, then Ash Wardens is very nice, and yeah, like they're versatile against def and infantry and cavalry. And you can control your output a little bit better. I mean, just get your barracks to like 16 and then start building defense, and then just keep simming. Good night, Paige. Sleep tight. I'll be coming with you shortly. Not right now. I need to burn all these resources. And thanks for following, Saiji. Very nice. Love it. Why barracks 16? Because barracks 16 is not cost heavy, so to speak. It is something like, okay, now your spawn is completed. Then you can get it to 16, which is around 132,000. If you get it to 20, it's 360. So these final levels are 280,000 extra, and it doesn't really provide that much when it comes to the actual build time for a unit. Your Egyptian, so let's take Ash Wardens and then upgrade, no, trained building level, I think this is the one. So standard is 740, 135 at 16. At 20, it's 30 seconds faster, but you still get tons of units. I mean, at level 16, and you don't have to waste another 200,000 building it. I'm not really sure if this one will show any output amount, but what's that? That's 45 Ash Wardens an hour. Oh, I mean that's around 1,000 Ash Wardens a day with level 16. I mean that is sufficient. But again, don't use your units yet. Like wait to see what people actually are attacking you with, and then if it's chiefing, then you can suddenly counter with your units, or not counter but insert and stuff like that. So don't necessarily take the first fight. Oh hey, High End, welcome, man. By the way, if you guys don't know High End, he is a Gaul right there. Also in OG, they were the first to get 3 Oasis. They got it here in the afternoon-ish, mornings-ish. So yeah, also chilling well out there. Wait, what? Pain? Who's Pain? Pain. Okay, really? He was first? Oh my god, okay, well, he doesn't count. He doesn't have 4 or 5 towns, you know. He's just rushing that. High End is still the #1 in my book. So yeah, all these Egypts out there slacking super hard if the other guys have 3 Oasis, you know. Let's see, then we can get that to 10. And then we get Alta 9 reward. Nice boost for the hero. This will return, we have space for 20,000. That means we can just dump all of that there, plus all of this. And this is why I'm working on the market, so we can get that trade office, because this is taking forever. Could you talk a bit about how you build your capital city-wise order? I'm not sure what you ask about specifically. It's a very wide question. But you know, just if you don't know, then just do use this or something like that in regards to a ROI advantage for building up your cropper. Like, I'm just winging it these days, but you know, if you need a go-to guide about how to develop your production, then find something like this and then go step by step. Does it do? Yeah, it also does 7 cropper, stuff like that. So in principle, you can use that for the development of your supporters as well. But right now it's just, yeah, one thing is early game, another is later for building up your towns. Like the buildings when and why, kind of using the multi-madness for raw and crop. But the city building, I mean, you can see our storages is not up high. Like, again, we have this activity. Like, you should have an activity timer within your head being like, okay, we shouldn't overflow for the next hour at least, always, if you have spent down your account. And then you can always say, okay, we need to go out and we're not active for 3 hours. Okay, then we fix storages for 3 hours if necessary. But at least in the early game, like, keep that storage down so you can focus on production and increasing that throughout, and that kind of lasts for quite a while, especially on X3. That's the beauty about X10, is that you can get faster done with these things within a few days, and then you can chill. Actually on X3s and stuff like that, it's a longer period where you have to be active to increase your ROI for building fields compared to building infrastructure. But you can see this supporter hasn't really changed. Like, this is the old one. This is spawn, of course. That's something completely different, but they are similar, you can see. And it's getting, you know, storages up, so it can last for, I don't know what it lasts, 3 hours pretty much. Yeah. And so it goes for these as well. We can save up some resources. You get the infrastructure for the town halls and stuff like that. Early game is just smalls, and you know, and then you get a market so you can move things out. But you can see we're not investing in the high levels because they are very costly, no matter what thing you choose. You know, now we get a new town, then we want to sim it as much as we can, so we just boost that main building to 20, and then these two, 16 again. And then we just lay the foundation of bonus production and get the fields up. And again, the best you could do is boost up a Town Hall 10, or Town Hall 10 to get that party going straight away. But then otherwise we're making that infrastructure, and then it's going to end up like this, and then we just move over to the next town until we increase our production as much as we can. And then when we don't have a town to increase production of, we move it to capital to increase our fields as much as we can until we get to that final level, because then you get level, let's say 18s pre-RDs, and the sooner you get that before RDs, then you can start distributing all that you invested into the capital. It goes out into all your supporters, and then you just start, you know, getting barracks and stables up, and then you or your hammer and running full time and boost that for queues, and you know, but then you take all your resources and reinvest into all towns and start building a lot of units and all that. So that's kind of, you know, early game capital, then distributing into supporters back into the capital, and then when that goes up, it just invests into the entire account. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Thanks for sharing some links, guys, for the people asking. Let's just finish the 9s first, or the crop first, I mean. How much more coming in? 16,000 in a minute. And maybe we do an NPC there. Um, but again, it's a longer process, and now we're kind of, you know, in that phase where I was talking about boosting up a supporter here, and then when that is done and we can't settle a new one, you know, we just slow sim markets up, and then another residence and stuff like that, and then we start moving into the capital. We also need to get that to Palace 15 tomorrow. I think it takes like 9 hours to complete, so it's like a small simming side project. But yeah, yeah, and then when we get a new town tomorrow, we can boost again. But otherwise, all goes to cap, and then we get some units at some point when the capital is beautiful. And welcome back, Fizzy. Good stuff. The boys are back in town. Yeah, then we could NPC, and I guess we should just... boom. I think we'll just sim some stuff. Just to put down the foundation. I like doing that, like, you know, just place everything where you know you want it, built grid wise. In between shipments. So when can we boost again? 1.5 minutes. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong, but watching your stream before sleeping, it's a big vibe. I'm glad you're vibing, man. Hey, funny shot. I ran good. Yeah, selvfølgelig. Always, baby. Not by a lot. It's about 100 now. Again, more production. I guess we'll slow down when we start investing in the capital again. But yeah, we just grinding, slow and steady, man. Taking all the coffee breaks we need, and tea. Is it time to boost? It's always time to boost. 30 seconds. But yeah, we deactivate like trade routes every once a day or something just to queue that extra party, and then otherwise this is just minding its own business. Generating CP. How's our CP generation? Yeah, so spawn just give like 460 a day. Yeah. We'll work on that later on. We'll fix that with storage capacity. Can you start making one account review series on YouTube? I'm not sure what I'm doing with my YouTube. I think I should start making shorts or something whenever I say something insightful about the game. So that will be the guides instead of just these massive videos containing everything. Have fun trying to find, you know, all the gold chunks. But I'm not sure what you mean with review. I don't like looking at accounts and going through an account. More 6-hour videos. Yeah, right, Fizzy. Like, it's like, I know some people have actually watched everything, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. That is awesome. So I appreciate people who go through it and watch some of the progress and find, yeah, those gold nuggets and find that information. Very cool. So they are getting used. Also see a lot of people coming over from YouTube, so I kind of want to keep making some content for that. But right now I'm just kind of keeping the stream alive a little bit and saying hi to you guys and then chilling with this silly project. So slow and steady. I think I can boost now again, so we're all out of crop. Yeah, something like that. No, I should have double sent that, but whatever. No, only one. One merchant available. And this is doing its thing. Whoa, wow, whoa, whoa, what just happened? We got a second adventure? Like, holy shit, within 15 minutes? I mean, on this speed, you don't see that every day. But me and Nick was actually talking about, like, everything is so stupidly expensive, except for tablets. Okay, I'll take a few tablets, you guys. Like, I'll probably need it. But I mean, there's not a lot of adventures out there, guys. I know my hero is pretty bored and just stationary, but come on. Come on. Hatchet of the Ash Warden. Oh. 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 It's not bad. I'll take that. My duel is very appreciative of my adventure skills. Casual Anhu, I think he got that. But I got the artwork on a bucket and a small map and now the weapon. I mean, not bad. Oh, Grand Meister is my man. Welcome back. Doing good? Doing good. Carefree day. Chillaxing. And this might be enough. No. Yeah, did the funky stuff with the animations today, so it's been very chill. Hey Lamoro, do you have an off? Yeah, I have so many units. I have massive hammer, biggest hammer we've ever seen. It's beautiful. No, I have no troops at all, man. Would love to see some more early game guides in YouTube. Yeah, well, yeah, I would too. Like, I would love to just have actual series. You farm? Yeah, a little bit. Whenever I remember to click it. But I don't think it really counts. So no, we're just pure simming. But I did make a farm list, but it's very bad. Very, very bad. Haven't farmed since the beginning. We only raided the Oasis early game. Why I choose to play Egypt this time? Because of production. Like, even if I converted my hero to strength, I would still be rank 1. So it's just very chill, and I'm a support account. So, you know, it's all about production, baby. So yeah. I was just to chill. I like Egypt. Very comforting. The only thing I'm missing is a cropper in the boonies. So I had all the oasis just for myself. I would like that. How's it going with that guy who was... Let's see. There was one, like, pretty nice cropper over here, right? No. Were people close to spawning next to him too? No. No, these are satellites. Nah, anyways. I would have loved a spot out here with just tons of oasis for myself. Could be very nice. But not this time. I'm just staying close to the other guys from GG. Let's see. Can build 2 fields there. Wonderful. So almost getting that done. Maybe it can be done when we've moved all of this stuff. Honestly, I feel like completing 20. No. No. Bad. Don't waste the resources. So, yeah. That's what we're doing. Slow and steady. I should maybe make another one where I can just put in the audio and you guys can have a soundtrack when I stretch my legs. Or I should do an actual proper video of stuff. Let's see, let's drop the weapons down there. What do we got coming in? Absolutely nothing. 3 minutes there. But otherwise, yeah, Genghis Khan is just, he just keeps grinding those animals. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he has nothing but satellites. So they're doing their thing, grinding. Yeah, Nick is still keeping up. But yeah, these guys just grinding. I don't think the top 10 has changed at all, pretty much. Everybody's doing good. How's Testorino doing? Yeah. Also making satellites. Is that a good one? Yeah. It's not bad. Oh. Is that a... Wait, what's going on? Am I losing internet? No. It is a satellite. Kind of looks like it. Do you guys have loading issues too, or is it just me? Yeah, it's over now. I think it's all good. No worries. Should I? Yeah, I should. Just NPC. Yeah. Don't worry about it, man. That's just a hiccup. As long as it wasn't like my internet and the stream went down and all that stuff, I was a little bit more concerned with that part. You guys haven't seen my outro yet, you know. It's the remaining hype. When is Hero home? Yeah, soon. And it's close. Nice. What's the price on books? Okay. Just the lead guys bidding up? No. Not even. No. But yeah, me and Nick was talking about we wish there was more adventures, really. Like supply and demand, right? Like Prices are too high. Too damn high. Oh. Guess I shouldn't fuck with teammates. Yeah. Oh yeah, random rating now. Yeah. Almost level up, but doesn't change much. We could even, like, if I'm not grinding his health, it's kind of a waste. So, you know, if I could actually hit this before doing the adventure, yeah, then we lose 30 life, get like small 6k extra resources, you know. Kind of means we could clean both and more even. What about if we hit this one? Around the same, lose 60 life. So, better to hit 2 of these. So we can do that in 2 minutes. Here we can do boost, right? And just ship everything. Then we're good to go. Oh, and we also had a follow from Kimmel. Sorry, man. Forgot about you. Thanks for joining in. We have, yeah, just those few resources to push, and I can do that in a fair bit. I think I'll wait for this and send the hero on this little crusade. How much do we? Yeah, almost everything. No need to hit it twice. Ah, come on. I'm so sorry when I make it fucking blue. It's so annoying. Oof. Do we still have elephants there? Yeah. But I have some cages, but I want to use it for this later when we do Hero Mansion 20. So 3, 2, 1, and go time. So we got that landing, and then we got resources dropping in. So I'll just stretch my legs for a few minutes, and then I'll be right back, and we'll keep grinding. You guys could look at yourself at the top 10. Oh yeah. Yeah, boys. Back in the game. So that's dropping in. I could forcefully make that. But I think we'll just wait for the resources. Here all also coming in. Hey, Darius. Yeah. Like, we started from the bottom, now we're here. So we had some progression last, like, you know, very low pop early game because of pure crop production, and then we get up to around here while we're still focusing on our eco, and the other guys are focusing on parties and all that. And then I think it was yesterday we kind of gunned up to around, yeah, just outside of rank 5, and then today we just took the last bit, and it's just by focusing eco, and then we're getting that infrastructure for the parties, and then basic, and then moving into the next towns. So worked out decently. Should we just make that to 10? I think we should. Easy peasy. And then we can wait 8 minutes for that one to drop. And thank you. We're just simming. Kinda 1 to 3 hours offline times, kinda. Just keeping it going. God, it's so slow. It's like, I just want to get this done. I've been like that for a while this evening, and then just want to move on with the next part of the plan, right? More production for that beautiful capital. But we still need to invest around 300, 400,000. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Plus town hall, plus these bonus buildings. That's 60 plus, probably around the same, probably more. So that's around 200k plus 360 then combined for town hall plus a party. That's what, 460,000. That's another 2 hours of production. I think, I don't know what our resource production is. It's around 240k or something. 240, 50, yeah, 240 conservatively. So we need 460 to complete party and remaining fields here. So that's the plan, to boost up, and then it's done. I think I'll also do, I think I calculated in like the cost of bakery 5 as well. It's a little extravagant, but we do have some nice crop boosting. And then I didn't calculate in the waterworks, but I'll probably drop it around, yeah, get it to maybe 5 or something. Spawn is at 10. These just have level 8 currently, so we can get those to 10 tomorrow while we're building 14s and that stuff. Did you take a break from Travian overall or just the streaming? Like the streaming on top takes more time, so I've been focusing on work, dropping in my hours there for the most part. So, but that doesn't mean I necessarily didn't play. Like, I played a chicken build, like just spawn account on a next 10 just to have some fun with some friends. That's the only one I really played this year, I think. And that's like 3 months ago, and then just been on a break ever since. And then we just did this for fun and testing, and this is not really something serious either. But I just wanted to revive the stream a little bit. No, it's not anything I'm dropping to YouTube either. It's just to hang out with you guys and just make some random entertainment for me and you guys. So yeah, that's kind of why I've been focusing all my energy towards work and those processes in life. So yeah, I cut back on the streaming bit the last year, I think, overall. But yeah, thanks. I'll just yeah, I have no idea what we're doing here either. It's just for fun. So I might do some more serious stuff in the future. But nothing is set in stone yet. But we did do the extra animation today, you know, so small steps of creating something better. So we'll see how everything progresses. But we are kind of running low on resources. Getting there, but not really. Like, we just have kept pushing further and further away. I love when they're right next door. At least on these speeds. But hey, step by step. So I could also do this with my eyes closed. I mean, you know, chilling and watching a series. So this is not going to be the longest stream ever. We already got to an hour. So I should show you guys the outro soon enough. But I just wish I could burn everything here. Oh, and this is also minus those 460k we're missing, right? So maybe we're only missing 300k in production. So maybe we could actually be done with everything in 1.5 hours, an hour maybe. Heaton, yeah, Heaton. I'm not putting up the timer because then we know that there's gonna be a long stream. But great question, Isaac. What tactic did you use to get ahead in CP compared to others? In reality, I'm not ahead of the others in CP. I'm just, you know, at the same level more or less as the other. So overall, we have only produced enough to be ranked 4 on the server. Right now we're just ahead because we have a population. Yeah, we're ahead in population. So, but again, I think I briefly talked about it before that, you know, I always focus on production. I don't care about CP. I don't care about those small parties. I really don't, because it's just the more production you get, the sooner you can also do big parties and stuff like that. So that's what we're exploiting. So how did we get ahead? You know, focusing greatly on production and spawn and capital and getting that done. And when they were done, like, we could do some more small parties to get the third, and then focusing getting that up and increasing. Like, we don't really have units, right? So it's just production. And then, you know, I think when we had 3 towns, we kind of went 2 large parties and a small, and then we've just kept that going with large parties Every time, like I could have had a small party going here through the day, or boosted large party in the early morning, but didn't really focus that way. So we're kind of just vibing it and focusing on production still. So production, so we get more income to invest into parties. That's kind of the goal. So production, man. That's how we got ahead, more or less, because I think some of these guys can settle a sixth town before we can. Maybe in a few hours, or maybe they're already even running somewhere. So maybe it's a bored pleasure to be here right now, but we will increase our CP overall when this is done. Then we can build more CP infrastructure. Same goes for these ones. Maybe markets up higher because, you know, great CP generator. +5, +3 pop. And then, yeah. The other guys also have units. That is also something that doesn't give neither culture points or anything else. So use the early rest for production instead of the small parties. Yeah, we kind of, you know, we always run this thing that, you know, get all fields to 10 in both places, and then 11s. And I think when we had 11s, we did large parties in both. I think on an X10 I would probably push it to 12, and then large parties. Because we did it, I think I did it like a day before I would normally do it. So I think normally I wouldn't really be rank 1 here either. I would still probably be around rank 5 or something. If I was doing what I normally did, but Nick is testing a lot on Beowulf, so I thought maybe I'll test some CP build as well. Could have done that more intensively, but yeah. Do we have? Nope. But we can send them again to 30. And Hero got home. And then question is if we should YOLO him over here. Yeah, 1,000 of each. I mean, and he shouldn't die whatsoever. Yeah, no problem. And then when we get all to 10, then he's reset. Why feels not to 10? I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. But hopefully that, and then party is done in 1.5 hours or something. But it takes forever to. They're not done because it's fucking impossible to push everything out of the capital. We need that trade office up. That's what we need, man. But I don't want to waste resources building it now, because then I don't really have the resources to push with the available merchants. So everything in good time. But that's why we're slacking. Simply the limitations of me. Yeah, that's this is also running to cap all the time, which makes it even worse. I should probably have changed it to this one. There we go. It's a whole new life. It's a little harder to do when you only had like this town, and like when we had 3 towns, then boosting from here to here with very low storage capacity is not really optimal. But now we have some decent storages from the get-go. You can also see our city development, which I find very annoying in my own build order, is that Okay, here's kind of the opposite. Kind of this is 16 and this is 13. But usually, when I build new supporters, they become better than the old supporters. Like, here it's not really, it doesn't show in the same way. But at this stage where you're just focusing production and necessary infrastructure, then sometimes, yeah, they, 20 here, 20 here, and getting stuff up, and these ones just have like 13 and nothing. But priorities, can we push it? Yay. Then we can PC in a little bit. Let's just finish that, because then we can do that field. And I know I have a lot in here. Let's just complete that. Then we're only missing iron. Nice. We need, yeah, I'll need them at some point, I guess. Always good to have Kirill preloaded for random calculations. No, but yeah, we'll get our infrastructure when it's not that needed. I think also when like capital is like 14, 15, it becomes more self-sustaining. Then capital can kind of boost its own production while the supporters kind of help each other build up the new towns, and then this can just be used for bigger loads and stuff. But yeah, we also need to fix infrastructure. I think we're dropping to build units in the capital. I kind of need that stable up, and then we could research scouts. We've probably already done that, yeah. So we can just get a few. We should probably, yeah, I'll build them tomorrow, I think, just to get the culture point reward. Unless we need them tonight, Miller, then you can just build them. Like, if you ever, like, question is, we reset 5 big parties. This is already reset, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 parties in 6 hours. That's not good. I mean, that's 6,600. Then we're missing 2,000. We can get 400, and we can get an artwork for 1,000. That's around, so what, 1,400. And then we need to generate enough passive CP to like, we need 1,100 passive CP or something. No. Oh no, we'll be missing 2,000, and then what was it? 1,000 plus 400. So we're missing 600 passive, and we get how much passive a day? 2,000. So 12 hours is 1,000. 6 hours is 500. And we were missing around, what was it, 400, 500. So yeah, with enough passive CP, when these parties reset, we can settle. So in principle, we should also be building this up, so we can build settlers. Stable 10 for trade office. Yeah, in the capital. Yeah. And a few scouts that we can have on Dutch. Then we have defensive scouts always in the capital, just dodging all the time if we get hit by anything. 12 hours basically? No. I think in 6 hours. But yeah, no, don't stress it, man. I can settle when I get up. I know we talked about chiefing this one, which is probably also still an option. But I was thinking about maybe settling this one. It can take 250s here. And then we can build a chief next to take it. But kind of depending on what you want. I don't know. It's just for me, it seems early to invest in chiefs. And Egyptian chiefs are fucking expensive. Hey Tweet. Yeah, I know, man. It's horrible. Have you just gotten your where are you hiding? There. Do you have 3? No. You still don't have 3 oasis either. God damn it, Tweet. Bad capital. Bad. But otherwise still looking sexy. And then you took this one. 1, 2, 3. It can also get a 50%. You probably need that for the capital. Yeah, because you got those 3, but it can take either that or that. Still sexy. So yeah, 446. Not bad, man. But yeah, I was thinking about settling there. It has the same travel time, but as this one too. But it would be a nice production value settlement. Otherwise, honestly, I wouldn't mind settling around cap to get these 25% also. But these are easier to get before we start chariot production. So we can actually easily clean all these croppers and stuff. So I'm fairly thinking about it. Could also reach a 50% up there. Like there's so many sexy oases up here. Like that dude is so slow. But it's a nice cropper. Are you gonna go with the 5 granary in each village instead of full NPC village? Yeah, I think so. But I think I would also build an NPC village. I'll build all of it. So yeah, I also need to think about that. We roughly settle a village a day on X3, right? Or is it every second day ish? Well, I guess that depends on CP production, but yeah, roughly a city a day. So 6th tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That means 8 towns. Oh yeah, that would automatically be nice. I think maybe turn this into a granary town. It's not the best to have a cropper as a granary town, but But yeah, I don't know what you're thinking, hey Miller, or if we should prepare for a chief here straight away. Problem is we will have CP by morning, and this guy, the only time I've seen this guy active is in the daytime. But maybe he has quit completely. Oh yeah, he also got kicked by Alliance, or he left. He's probably a farm right now. I should scout him. No, I shouldn't scout him. I'm gonna be like, hey, Smux, maybe check out this guy. I just don't want to piss him off, but if I can get Beowulf to piss him off, you know, I mean, I guess that's more profitable for me. What would the plan to chief if you wanted to? Would get this residence to 10, and then we can easily just gold up academy to 20 and rally point to 10, build a chief, and if this dude is actually inactive, I could just scout him and check if he has any residence or a palace, which I kind of doubt that he has to some extent. But otherwise, maybe get Nick to send Katas from somewhere. He probably doesn't have there. Then he would send from spawn, you know, long travel time, but nonetheless. And then just with one chief run back and forth. You know, it's just about exploiting the inactivity. And it's not really worth it. I think it's a shitty build-up town, but it was more to secure it and then... And yeah, still use that foundation. Fields might be at 6 or something. Yeah, probably lower, depending on how he builds. But that would be very simplistic, and I would never really do it unless it's an inactive guy like this. Then we could maybe make it work. So maybe I'll just help sim the residents to 10, and then ignore everything else. And then Miller can maybe adjust for it in the morning. And hey, Bamba, welcome back, my man. Are you guys still getting raided? And then we sent, I think he can do, that's just a normal adventure, so yeah, no problem. We can queue that. Like, the best account you can look at is everything being 0, 0, 0, 0. Except from one town just receiving all the resources. This is the way. Hello, Bamba. Hello, Noob. I will teach you how to play. How are you guys doing? You guys were... Okay, you've settled next to the cap this time. But, you know, just burn more gold, then you're good. Capital production still nice. 2 supporters build up. And then slow simming that one. Yeah. Just do what Nick told you. Boost up supporter. Build large parties. Expand the empire further. Yeah. Mad King at least. Yeah, he has those 2 fully built, and then this one is getting done with production. And Cap's looking good. Oh, you trade rest for Newt. Well, this is the way. When are we getting a big load? In 2.5 minutes. will get it. We will build it. Okay, what's up, Smux? Hi. Okay. Sorry for harassing you. Classic offensive players. You're like, here is an obvious farm, you should totally scout it, and then they're like, no man, I'm too lazy. Not today. I mean, okay, fair enough. You do you. Alright. Okay, he sent one scout. Alright, cool. I just don't want to piss him off in case he is not. Oh yeah. And resources landed, so fields getting up. Let's just fix it, and then we can fix the bonus buildings. Let's go. And I also accidentally split my merchants. Everything's so confusing. That is a great question, Max. Is it allowed to insult someone here? Yeah, welcome back. And then come on. I think it's don't be mad that is forcing my lags. Just as soon as he returns, it starts messing up again. It's an easy adventure. We barely lose any life, so let's just reset. Plus we get more strength. And then we got some nice resources. Boom, boom. And we can do that. We can not do anything else. Well, that's boring. Yeah, and then they're back in 5 minutes. So, casually pushing all the time. But at least fields are done. Oh, don't take Bamba's insults too hard. It's mainly been today. I was talking to Nick on the phone, and then Bamba comes by, and then he just spends all the resources on the account, and Nick had a plan, and it's like, fuck, now he had to wait like 3 hours to fix the plan again, and it goes like that every day. A good solution for teamwork is to write in the account chat, or at least in the Good Guys Alley chat, Bamba, and be like, hey guys, you want me to take account? And then you can take it. Kirito-san, hello, what's up? Hey, can I join? I'm too strong. I upgrade woodcutter to 3 at the moment. And a hero strong. Okay. You sound like you know what you're doing. Keep boosting them feels. And he has 8 pop guys, so you know it's not really valid. But yeah, I think all I wanted to say about it was just go yell at Nick. More. Boom. And then question is, we should probably do large party before we even focus on bakery to 5. I mean, it's something that is very expensive, but it only provides like 300 an hour extra per level. It's not a very good. Which alley are you in, Caleb? But I'm not joining any alley, man. $1996. Oh, he played before Travian was invented, I think. Or was that the first servers ever? Oh, you're in Elite. Okay, wonderful. But no, man, I'm not joining. I have my own plans. It is all good. I am a dirty squirrel. 14 seconds, then we can send full shipments. Join or die. Yeah, sure. No. I thought you and Nick squared everything out earlier. I am my own entity. I am an independent Fnook. Yeah, this was what I was doing. And boom. More. Hey, Mystic. It feels like X1 speed, yeah, but it is an X3 speed. So yeah, international X3. So it goes a little faster, but not that much. How we farm Oasis as Egyptian? I have no idea. I would not recommend. Yeah, you don't. I mean, I think the best you could do is just do Oasis farming with chariots, and then just do big hits. I mean, build chariots, and every time you have 1,000, you can just send them on this. Get some animal kills. Get the 4,000 resources that are behind it. And then hit this with 1,000, like simulate raid. You have 1,000 chariots, and then you lose 3, and I don't know, you gain some resources, not a massive amount. What if you send a 500, then you lose 4? I mean, the price of chariots is quite steep, right? But you can never, you know, rate them without losses, which is the whole point of it. And dude, I'd rather sit and do some macro hits like that with my units on the Oasis than I would sit and click the farm list all the time. So you know, you read this Oasis farming tips and tricks. Okay, basic Oasis farming, manual searching and sending, hero farming. Oasis farm is separating by Oasis type. Yes. Distance, yeah, sure. Which units to add? Egyptians 2 and Hogard and 2 Reship. But what is the consistency interval? That's not really specified. And what type of Oasis? Then it's only iron clay. Wooden crop, yeah, it's not doable. Hun, Oasis farm use combination 666. Okay. That is not what Nick has going on right now, but I presume maybe 666 can kill elephants. Hun, animals, 1 elephant. Because 111 is the. Why would you do 666? I mean, okay, that's why. Okay, so full upgrades and 666, then you can kill elephants. But (555) can do that too. Of 444. But okay, 666 is that can then kill 2 elephants without losses? No, but they can kill them. But yeah, okay, Egyptian, so it recommends 2 too. And elephants can pop up anywhere, to be honest. And then you're fucked. But how do they fare against bears? But then you still lose 1. I mean, we'll kill it, but maybe it has some base premise as it kills bats well enough without losses. Yeah, it kills boars without losses. Wolves without losses. So it's only bears, but you know, they might come up still, so I'm not really sure what the full benefit should be. But then it's also requiring that they're 20. Okay, so it actually doesn't matter if the upgrades are there or not. But yeah. So again, yeah, you can do some sort of. But again, you can do that with 2 chariots. I mean, I really don't know what they're trying to convey for that guide, but hey Derek, with wood crop oasis, I've seen Han do all 5 units. Yeah. 140, 1111. Okay. I got the bows to be 42, but I don't understand why they should be 40. Yeah, you should just do 111 all the way. But again, problem is travel time and sequence. But yeah, I don't know. Nick is running like rating interval now with 111 on all Oasis. And then he's just running a rate interval of 3 minutes pretty much. I think he'll test it at 3:45 tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, people do some weird stuff. Just inform him that 5-minute works. Also on crop Oasis. Because he's rating croppers. Dude, did I lose you? But yeah, I can try and convince him to do 5 minutes. Sure. He's just trying to avoid losses. And yeah, he's just grinding crop Oasis with the 111. So yeah, you guys are not rating crop Oasis at all. So that might be the difference. But I know they would prefer a 5-minute rating interval too. It also fits quite nicely with the chilled micro rate Oasis. I know he's converting like all the. Did I just get lost on the map again? Indeed, I did. But now all his spawn rating, he's turning off Oasis farming. And then it's full micro, I think, and then the other ones are running animal rating, something like that. And then he has some horses he's doing big hits with and stuff. Okay, so you're not running crop rating, yeah. I can tell him that there are different ways to do it if he wants to keep his sanity. But for now, he's just going full crazy mode. So, but I'll just copy paste that and send to him. Then it's done. He is informed. And also, we only do 111, 1-1 in iron clay. Okay, but what do you do with elephants and other stuff that pops up there? I remember Nick started his satellite like yesterday or something, and then he had like 3 clay oases just spawning fucking elephants in his face, and he was like so mad. I was like, fuck this. Why all of them? Why me? And then we can do some more academy. Not 20,000. Okay. Oh, whoops, wrong town. That's roughly 20,000, I guess. Faucet deliveries. They really don't spawn so much in clay and iron, so we just delete them. Okay. Yeah, okay, whenever that happens. Yeah. I don't know, I think he's just looking for a way to simplify it and make it this, and then that cleans all, and then, you know, he can benefit fully, and that'll be it. But just slap 333 for 5 minutes on crop. Yeah, might be. At least if you have full upgrades. So I guess maybe that's a conversion element to do for the long run. Yeah, always blame the other duels. That's easier. Sure. I mean, I'm just doing what Nick would do. So, and it's working fine for me, you know. That's all good. But growth is growth. I mean, I would also like to dedicate more to my cap production, to be honest, because it's just so nice with the waterworks. So, but I'm just doing a little bit of old school and new school together. 10,000 missing. So yeah, maybe we can build it here in 2 minutes when the crop arrives. Well, you know, you don't see me building embassies and all that stuff for CP either. That is for another time. Oh. Yeah, exactly, man. Just relax and enjoy the ride. Oh. I think I'm just gonna NPC this because, and then we get a bunch of crop coming in soon. And then we can start working on on that town hall. 600 crop. Do we have anything? Nope. Oh, guys. But you kind of see the process here. Like, it's very simplistic, and I could clean the entire apartment in no sweat while just waiting for resources. So I don't need 5-minute rating intervals. I don't need 2-minute rating intervals. I don't need that shit in my life. So we're just getting that extra production going, that big party, and then we can get the market up. Maybe make the infrastructure for the staple, you know, slow and steady. And then capital fields when this is done, fairly quickly get that to 70, 100, 110, and our production is around 250, maybe 300 with the new supporter build up. So that's around 2 fields an hour for these 13s. And then now let's take a look at what is our actual production, because yeah, it looks like this is combined with the hero production. So 100, yeah, 200, so 250. So yeah, 2 fields an hour. And then how long does these take? 100, around 200. So we can make those every hour. That's another 15 hours. So that's 1, 2, 3.5 plus what? 15 hours. 17. So yeah, around 18 tomorrow. We got 14s done, plus a new town, which also requires resources, but we can slow sim that shit. Yeah. And again, we could also start a massive hammer when this is done, you know. It's also an option. But nah. Production, and then we'll mix in some chariots tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, this is the little loop we're stuck in right now. Let's see, we already got that coming in, so we can slow sim that up, or gold it up. Oh yeah. I have a weakness for slave hammers. That's for sure. Oh yeah, and Miller was at the gym. He didn't go to Circus Soleil. That was tomorrow, I think, or the day after, or something. But so yeah, we should also, so we can get 14s tomorrow, and then all evening we can we should maybe do all the infrastructure, or a fair amount of it, maybe all the granaries that we have capacity for. Hey Miller, thanks for the resub. Very nice, very nice. You're just trying to keep me going here, aren't you? But yeah, Miller's here, and we'll take over the management of the account, more or less. Then at least I'll get back sooner. Plus 5 hours. Yeah, you guys have wild plans. You guys should also see my outro video, you know. So isn't that what you're here for? Circus is Saturday. Oh shit, we're doomed. Don't tell anyone, but we're gonna die on Saturday. I also need to go to a party. So, but don't tell anyone, Miller. But yeah, we'll turn gay with Elite probably. So I think somebody needs to fight OG, you know, here on this server. So we'll support. Is offensive Egyptian any good? Hey, look at us. Yes, no, it's bad, but it's so good. I mean, I built an account with 3 Egyptian hammers, and you know, if you make them big enough, they can kill anything. Like we used 1 hammer for a unique wall and stole that from the enemy, and we were first hitter. Like we still build a rammer, you know. But do you get massive great offensive output? No, you don't. But is it easy to build it? Hell yeah. I mean, like, let's say we have level 18 fields and it's there, and yeah, fuck these fields. Okay, you produce 400k an hour almost. And how much does it take to run an Egyptian hammer? That's just 100,000. So, I mean, your capital can run an Egyptian hammer on its own, maxed out at level 18, and that's running barracks plus all grades and helmets and everything. And then it's probably a little bit more expensive. Yeah, 429. What was the price? Yeah, 387. But that's just an additional supporter. So capital and additional supporter just to run that full hammer. That's easy. And if you run that for, let's say, art releases, they 30, right? So, and we have day 10. I'm not gonna have this, but in reality, there are units for rating as shit. But again, you can still get some. You can still raid with them. You can still easily produce enough resources to run your hammer. And let's say you build on it for after 14 days, then you have 15 days or something of hammer production. I mean, you still get a hammer out. And if you were raiding and already running standard production in advancement of 15 days, you know, for the early game, if you're building a spawn hammer or you're building next to your cap and starting that early, you know, you can still get, I don't know, let's throw some more on top. But again, you won't get the same damage output, you know. That's around 9 million to 11 million plus brewery, you know. But I mean, 1 million less damage output than a Gaul. So again, they have their value, and a good hammer is a good hammer, you know. Oh my god, did I forget Waterworks? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, there we go, guys. There we go, you know. So get your, I think, like that one time, like I played with 3 Egyptian hammers, like we went like similar to here. We settled that was up here. Doesn't matter. It was north on the map. And we were just surrounded by like Russians that just kept on forwarding in, like from all micro accounts, and it was just a madness, and we were like, what the fuck is going on here? But okay, fuck it. We actually got our, you know, capital to 13, I think. And then we had pretty much this similar setup of production right here. We had maybe a few, I think we already settled a baby hammer, like started working on that infrastructure. And then we were raiding a little bit in the area, but as soon as we got all to 13, we get around 150 plus our production. That's around 300k an hour, and that is the beauty about Egypt. Like full sim here, and then 13 fields, boom. That's around 185,000 then. Yeah, if we get third oasis and Hero Mansion 20, right? So we get 185,000. And comparatively, running full standard production, which was what we did with you know, it only requires 130 to run, probably, if we switch to Egyptian. Made sure that it's split full standard. helmets on top. Yeah, still 32,000, which means we still have, more than double that for continued simming of our capital and the supporters, and then you can imagine rating on top of this, mildly. So I think in 3 days we had like a decent hammer, and then we just started trashing into everybody around us. They didn't really have much on all those baby accounts surrounding us. And then we just raided them and grew even more, and then suddenly you have a massive hammer, and we settle another one, and then you have that extra. Like, I remember that round, like, our simming was fucking crazy because other people were, the other Egyptians we were fighting like had same production as we did, but we had a hammer on top of it, and they were like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And so you can kind of do multiple things. And again, hammer value is a little less, but a good hammer is a good hammer. That was the 18C. No. It was long ago. I don't think I streamed it. The account was called Lemon. Lemon wasn't really playing, and yeah, maybe he was on a small account in Stonks, but we didn't want to play with Stonks, but we started the server, and then we joined up with Stonks anyway and had some fun with them. But we started like, they were plus quad, I think, and then we started on the other quad, but then we ended up, they were spawning here, and we decided we'll go in another quad, and then we ended up like right here, I think, settled a cropper right next to us, and then we're like, yeah, okay, we're friends. And then we just fought everybody here, just nuked our area, and then I think enemy VV holders were in this quad, so us helping with ramming speed for unique wall and stuff like that was quite helpful. But again, we still built 3 hammers, shitload of def on top of it. You don't have to be offense orientated, so it's a very good hybrid style. So if you know how to just exploit your economy, then you can get quite far. I think I'll just put this up for nope, let's not waste that. But let's just move over some resources and help out Miller. So yeah, I kind of got off track there, but I hate when people say that you can't make Egyptian hammers, or you can't build Roman legionnaires hammers. You can with the new stats, not the old ones, but there is always possibilities, and a great hammer is a wonderful hammer. Also, when you start building it very early on. But I don't plan on building a hammer. Like, I'm just making the chariots, and then we got some defense, and then otherwise we're just gonna keep rushing that production. So yeah, we'll work on that, fields, and all that stuff. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I like checking in on you guys, hanging out a little bit, and until then, have a great night, have great fun, and enjoy my outro animation. Sleep tight, you guys, when you get there.